everyone. For the uninitiated, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Incisor. And for the ones that have seen me before, you'll notice that I've gone through some changes. I'd like to bring to you a piece of poetry from an author named Mannis. It's called The Shadowman, Part 1. A light from the hallway crept into my room, along with the Shadowman too, I assume, for never before had I seen such a form that could change as a candle's flame licks in a storm. Just as quiet as a monk, he crept in on his knees. Then he perched on the edge of my bed, if you please. With two dull yellow eyes and an ear-to-ear grin, he made sure I was wide awake, lest he begin. One by one, he outstretched his 4 arms and 2 legs. Then he plucked out his eyes and cracked them like eggs. As the yolks from these horrible orbits would drip, he would raise either shell to his mouth or a sip. Now a glow soon appeared where his eyes had once been. On his neck there were gills, on his back was a fin. Are you human or spirit? You breathe like a fish. I'm your Shadowman, sweet child. Whatever you wish. Tell me kindly if you are my friend or my foe. I'm that which you harvest from dream seeds you sow when you crawl into bed and remember your day. Were you kind to the others with whom you have played? Or instead, were you selfish, unruly, and spoiled? A most wicked young lad who deserves to be boiled. I wait here in the darkness till you fall asleep. Then I come to your dreams with a promise to keep. From nighttime till morning, I'll torment your soul, to exact every penny you owe as a toll. I started to tremble. I covered my head. I called for my father, my voice filled with dread. But the Shadowman leapt from my bed and took flight. He hid deep in my closet, peered out with delight. My father came into my room with his lamp, and admonished me not to behave like a scamp. There's a Shadowman, father, right here in this room, with 4 arms and 2 legs, and he smells like a tomb. He's there in the closet right now, look and see. Father lifted one eyebrow as he spoke to me. That's enough of this nonsense. We've all gone to bed. I don't know who's been putting these things in your head, but a man made of shadows has nothing to fear. There's no substance to shadows, you see, am I clear? I insisted he open the closet doors wide, which he did. Then we both took a look deep inside. But my closet was empty, as father had said, for the Shadowman now had slid under my bed. Father tucked me in snugly, he gave me a hug. He tousled my hair, gave my cheek a slight tug. Then my father had taken his lamp and departed. I had just about fallen asleep when it started. It began when I felt something under the bed, coming up through the covers and nearing my head. Though I didn't dare move, I was still as could be, with my eyes tightly shut so he wouldn't see me. But my hopes were soon dashed on the shores of despair, as the stench of the Shadowman's breath filled the air, and the silence was broken 1 inch from my ear, as the Shadowman whispered, "My boy, I'm right here." I jumped and demanded as plain as could be, "Tell me, dark spirit, your business with me. Well, I've come to take all of your bravery away, so that you'll grow into a real man someday. And it looks like my job is already done. I can see that you're petrified now, so I won. From a place deep inside me, I can't tell you where. I gathered my strength and I leapt through the air, to my nightstand where there on top lay a pen, which I took up to stab him again and again. The Shadowman laughed, dissolved in the air, blew away like a breeze, though I can't tell you where. Then behind me, beneath me, beside me, that devil set about to torment me on every level. We struggled and fought. I tried to escape, but his talons were stuck in my neck at the nape. As I struggled and fought to break free from his grasp, I opened the window by breaking the hasp. He flung me right through it out into the night, where aloft I soon realized we were in flight. Did you think I would let a small child such as you make a mockery of me? His voice screeched as we flew. Why, I'll have you for dinner. I'll fry up your spleen. You'll know fear now the likes of which you've never seen. It was then that I knew if I couldn't break free, that the Shadowman would be the last thing I would see.